My name's Brent with Warbear, and what's your name?
Rachel Nash.
Kat. Allison.
I'm Tyler.
And who are you cosplaying today?
Blake Belladonna.
Yank Shalong.
Weiss Schnee. Ruby Rose.
And what about these characters made you want to cosplay or inspired you to cosplay for them?
I love Blake.
I also love Yang, and we have 4 for a group.
Yeah.
Weiss is my waifu.
Ruby is the epitome of me. She is awesome.
Fits your character?
Yes.
And you guys said she made the costumes?
Yeah, we made our own props.
And anything about the prop anything about your prop you'd like to change or better, or?
I'd probably paint it better because you can see the pink showing through from the foam. But yeah, I like it so far. I'll probably repaint it. But
how about for you?
Yeah, kind of the same thing. I just want to like coat it in maybe a sturdier material. But other than that, it's pretty all right.
And anything you'd like to change about any of the sewing?
The sewing. Yeah, actually I changed these bustles because the wires are jabbing right into my legs.
Oh, I'm sorry, that sounds miserable.
Ew, it is. But I look cute, so.
It works.
You sure do. And how about for you?
For me, I would probably... I'm working on making this transform at home. It's a working process, but it's getting there. So hopefully we'll be able to fully transform later on in
We've
life.
been trying that ourselves, and it is a lot harder than it looks.
Yes, it is.
I do enjoy the costumes. How many years have you guys been coming to Nebraskon?
this is my 2nd year here.
This is my 4th year. I think this is my 4th or 5th. What's your 4th year? 4th or 5th, but we skipped last year, so.
It's my 2nd year. 2nd year.
And how many years have you done cosplay?
Oh God.
That was like 7.
Well, I was like I came in a little bit late.
You're like 6.
6, so about 6.
And then we're both 7.
I have no idea.
You're like 3.
3 years. Yeah.
And what other costumes have you done? And what would be your favorite?
Oh, actually, I do know. I know right away.
Okay.
It would be my 18th century redesign of Sailor Moon. Ooh, I'm getting fancy.
Shoot.
Oh, I really like. We did a Cap and Bucky cosplay.
Yeah, that was really good.
Fun.
We were cute.
It was during the election, and we went around pretending like we were running for president.
Nice.
It was great.
No, but I gotta say Genji Shimada from Overwatch is my favorite that I've done. I did young Genji. I love him so much.
Ruby's my favorite, the original Ruby. I mean, this is nice, but I like my short skirt. I like my short skirt.
Combat skirt.
Master skirt. Ruby likes it.
Well, I like all the costumes. They look very, very good. Are you guys going to do the Rooster Teeth panels and get any autographs and stuff from that?
I'm trying to.
Yeah, we're gonna go to all the panels and get a picture with them tomorrow. So.
That's the goal.
Yep.
And anything else you're looking forward to this year at Nebraskon?
You got one?
The 2 a.m. Monster Girl panel.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
right there. That's all I care about.
I want to go to the How to Pick Up Chicks panel.
Nice.
Yeah, I just want to hang out and just people watch. It's always entertaining.
I just like to see all the cool cosplays, honestly. Like, a lot of people put a lot of work into this, and then it's nice to get appreciated.
And you guys are appreciated. I love all the cosplay. The swords and gauntlets and all that look wonderful. It looks really nice. Awesome. Where are you guys from?
Iowa.
We're all from Des Moines.
Yeah, we're all from Des Moines, Iowa.
So not too far for you guys to come down to it.
About a 2-hour drive. Not bad. It was ugly though. It was an ugly drive.
I slept the whole way.
Oh well, I can't.
Well, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
the
but
driver.
she slept the whole way. All right, well, thank you for doing an interview with me, and I hope to see you all on my Warbear page. And if you have anything you'd like me to link, just let me know, and I will get a link up if you guys have anything that you guys do.
You have? I have links.
You have links?
Yeah, 'cause I have my Facebook page, which is Whiskey Cow.
All right, I will try and put a link up to that for that. And what's your name?
I'm Gabriel.
And what are you cosplaying as today?
I'm an Absolver. This is my original outfit. This is my mask.
And what about that character inspired you to cosplay as it?
So, it's like a branch of characters. So, an Absolver is like a class of fighter, and each one has their own abilities. So, identifying yourself by what mask you have on is the main way of doing it.
Well, that's cool. And how many years have you been coming to Nebraskon?
3, actually. According to Facebook, my last picture of the schedule was 2 years ago.
And how many years you doing cosplay?
Halloween count?
That counts to me.
It counts to you? It's probably like 8.
And what's your favorite costume that you've done?
Man, Pyramid Head. Done that once. That was, again, like 2 years ago or something. Just before the con. So I couldn't wear it in here, but...
And did you make your costume this year?
Yep.
And what do you think turned out the best that you liked? Turned out better than you thought?
The mask.
The mask.
Yeah.
Anything you wish you had more time with?
Maybe more accessories. Yeah.
And where are you from?
Florida. Well, I'm here, so I live in Nebraska, but born in Florida.
Okay, so you live around here. So
Yeah. I knew how
not
to get
far
here.
to get here.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
far for you to come.
Knew how to get
And
here.
what are you looking forward to most this year?
Man, just walking around, just walking the hall. Just like
Just
my
meeting
favorite
new
part.
people, and
Yeah, exactly.
seems to be most people's answer. I am surprised by it. I thought
Really?
more people would be panels or talking to the guest hosts this year. Or
What? No, I think walking around the people is the best part, because like, what, you go to a panel, feels like class or something.
never thought of it that way, but most people are very. It surprised me. Most people are, they like the atmosphere, and that's what they say. It's
Yeah,
the
exactly.
atmosphere and talking to people.
Yep. Same.
Well, thank you very much, and I hope you come see us on Warbear.
All right.
My name's Brent with Warbear. What's your name?
Brianna.
What's your name?
I'm Courtney.
And what are you cosplaying today?
Ari from League of Legends.
Yubi Chica from Bleach.
And what about that character inspired you to cosplay?
I absolutely love foxes. It's probably the big reason. And my hair and everything was so similar to her, so I thought I could easily pull her off.
For you?
I just like the sass that he has and the spunk.
Like the characters? And did you guys make your cosplay this year?
No, I didn't. I'm not that talented.
Looks really good, though.
Thank you. Neither did I.
Still looks good.
Thanks.
Looks pretty accurate. How many years guys been coming to Nebraskon?
This would be my second year.
This would be my third.
And how many years you done cosplay?
3.
I've lost count. It's been a while. I've been doing it for a while.
What's your favorite costume?
Probably my Ari is my favorite.
Ari from?
League of Legends.
I would say my favorite would be either Fi from Tsubasa or Mulan.
And is there anything you guys are looking forward to this year at the Nebraskon?
Just to have a good time.
What she said.
Is there anything you would like to see this year that you haven't seen, or in next year that you would like to see that you haven't seen?
Definitely more Token Ranbu. It's a good anime.
I would say people doing more throwback outfits from like animes from the 90s and stuff.
Cool. I like that. Well, where are you guys from?
I'm from Corden, Iowa.
I'm from the Des Moines area.
So a little bit, but not far to go. Are you guys planning on coming back next year?
Possibly.
I think so.
Well, I hope to see you guys next year, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is Brent with Warbear. What's your name?
David.
And what are you cosplaying today?
Today I'm cosplaying as Koro Sensei.
And what inspired you to want to cosplay that?
Koro Sensei is essentially he's a teacher, and he's out to destroy the world, but he's also there for the kids, and it's just he's one of those characters where he turns out to be way more than what you think he is initially, and that's always stuck with me on this series.
And did you make your costume?
I did.
And what was hardest for you, or what turned out better than you thought it would?
The hardest part was probably carving out the inside of this foam ball. I thought it was hollow, and it turns out it was not. So it's probably the most time-consuming thing. But honestly, like the overall look and the aesthetic, I'm not 100% happy with it. But I think it hits all the notes for a good cosplay.
I thought it looked really good.
Oh, thank you.
And how many years have you been coming to Nebraskon?
This will be year 7.
And how many years have you been doing cosplay?
Well, I started cosplaying probably about 7 years ago, but I would say like I've been doing like costume contests like at bars, like I've always tried to win those. So it's probably been about 10 years.
And what would you say is your favorite costume you've done?
I did a Cobra Commander.
A what?
A Cobra Commander from G.I. Joe.
Awesome.
It was it's one of the few costumes I actually kept.
And what are you looking forward to most this year at Nebraskon?
Just having a good time and seeing a bunch of people that, like, I moved down to Dallas, so I drove up here for this. So this is my one chance to see a lot of people that I don't normally see. So this is all about reconnecting with friends.
That's a pretty long trip. Glad to have you come up. I hope to see you again next year.
Absolutely.
And thank you for doing the interview. I greatly appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
My name's Brent with Warbear. What's your name?
I am John, cosplaying as the Big Boss.
My name is Rudy, and I'm playing as the Centurion from For Honor.
And what about these characters inspired you to cosplay them?
Oh, it's the Big Boss. I mean, Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear, the whole series is just, it's iconic. It's just convoluted, and I can't stop playing it. I mean, there's no getting past the Big Boss. They even cloned the guy, so.
Necessarily me, I started off from a video game. He came out in Season 2, and the way he just fights, the way he moves, the way he just moves around like nothing before, it just inspired. Basically, he's the melee specialist. Brawler, intimidation through fear.
And did you guys make your own costumes?
Oh, heck yeah. Most of this is, well, I bought this, just standard fatigues. You can buy those at any surplus shop. Otherwise, some airsoft weaponry, some practice daggers, and modified suspenders for the parachute straps. And then, of course, the military belt with all the pouches filled with packing peanuts.
Nice.
Yeah, I got to get some bulk.
Yeah, necessarily for me, I made everything out of Eva foam. I had to order the sword online. It's basically a training gladius. As for the mask, I got it at a Hobby Lobby, and then just a little bit of nice spray paint detail will get you that nice old-fashioned mask look. Otherwise than that...
The filigree.
Filigree, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And do you guys have your own cosplay site or make your own costumes for anybody?
Nope, we just do it from ourselves, really. It's just recreational.
Unfortunately, we're not at that required level to make it professionally.
Yeah,
we're getting there, but...
These take so long as it is.
All right. How many years have you been coming to Nebraskon?
This is our second year, actually.
Yep, second year.
Are you enjoying it this year at this venue?
Oh, heck yeah. Hallways are a little more crowded than last year, but hey, we can find everything, so...
Yep, there's a lot more variety of costumes to take photos with. A lot more to see around, a lot more things to do.
Awesome. Is there anything turned out better with your costumes than you thought would, or anything you'd like more time with?
Well, compared to last year, we were ODST troopers fully encased in foam, so we can go to the restroom this year, which is awfully nice. We're both, well, I can't speak for him.
No,
I'm just wearing apparel.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, we can at least sit down and stand up, and we can eat without breaking our forearms and everything, so.
Yep, one thing that I've learned from last year was not to go too bulky with everything. I mean, even as it is right now, I'm kind of going slightly bulky just because of the chest plate. But otherwise than that, I think as I go by every year, I get better and better, eventually to the point where I won't even have to be sweating that much.
Awesome. And where are you guys from?
I'm from Kearney.
Schuyler, Nebraska.
So not too far for you guys to come.
No.
And what are you looking forward to this year at Nebraskon?
Actually, the swap meet is kind of the thing. A whole bunch of our friends were gathering, which I think we may have just forgotten about. I don't know if that's happening right now or not, but...
I'm not sure.
We'll have to look at the schedule, but otherwise than that, what we're looking for this year is just more great memories, just like last year.
Awesome. Any shout-outs or anything you'd like to change this year to Nebraskon or like to see next year?
I don't know. Variety of food, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like to give a shout out to all the Skylar people. Woo! Give it all a shout out to them. Necessarily, just keep on going, I guess. Not much to say.
All right. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.
Nice meeting you.
All righty. Thank you much.
Thank you. Hi, my name's Brent. I'm with Warbear. What are you cosplaying today?
Bowser,
And what made you want to do Bowser this year?
because he's a hero.
He's the hero, huh?
Yeah. Have you seen Matt Pat's video? Mario's the actual villain. We need more
I like
real
it.
heroes.
Did you make your costume?
Parts of it.
And what did you find hardest about your costume, and what was turned out better than you thought?
Well, I only done the shell. My friend did the rest of it.
Did it turn out better than you think, or?
They do an amazing job. It was Wild Rat Studios that made the whole Bowser thing.
Awesome. We'll try and see if we can throw a link up and send them a message, see if they mind if we throw a link up and give them throw out for it. And how many years you've been doing the Anime Nebraskon?
7 or 8.
And how many years you've been doing cosplay?
The 5 years.
Is this your first big costume, or have you done other costumes, and what was your favorite one?
I have 7 today, so been doing it for like 8 years.
What's your favorite costume?
Probably the wedding Bowser that I'll bring out later tonight.
That is cool. Anything you're looking forward to this year about the Nebraskon?
I'm going to meet Barbara and tell her puns. Punching, punching, puns. I'll tell her about the punch, but never drink the punch. Just the puns.
I like it. All right, thank you very much. My name's Brent with Warbear. What's your name?
Jaslyn. I'm Miranda. And I'm Carly.
And what are you cosplaying today?
Siri from Witcher. I'm a Pokemon trainer.
And I made this cosplay based off of her design that she drew.
Did you make your cosplay?
I did not. I bought part of it, and then the other part of it was just what we had at home.
Closet cosplay, nothing wrong with that.
Same thing, not this one. And I spent 8.5 hours sewing all of this.
That's really nice. Anything you wish you had more time, or you thought turned out better than you thought it would?
I wish I had more time so I could make it so it fits me better and we didn't have to craft little ways, because I had to get 2 different ones to make this actually fit.
I'm sorry.
So just threw it together. This is my off day.
And I wish I had more time to fix the back of it, because it's kind of wishy-washy as to how it works, so.
And how many years you guys been doing cosplay?
This is my 2nd year.
This is my 3rd year. And this is my 3rd year.
And what is your favorite cosplay you've done?
The fawn.
Fawn. Yeah, a fawn.
What's the fawn from?
We have a group cosplay. Yeah. And we all just have these headbands with basically just antlers on them, and they're all kimonos. Yeah, kimonos, and we run around and do shenanigans.
Nice. What are you looking forward to most this year at Nebraskon?
I'm looking forward to seeing people that I haven't met before, seeing some new cosplays. The Ruby signing?
Yeah, the Ruby signing.
See, I have not heard that much in the interviews I've done in the first 2 days. I expected to hear more, and haven't. Most people are just meeting people and having fun.
Yeah, guys, geez. You're supposed to like the people.
Well, no, I mean, that's honestly, when I started this, I thought would be the biggest answer I had. As people, oh, Rooster Teeth, Rooster Teeth.
I am so excited.
And most people, no, I don't even know if I'm going.
Oh.
I'm like...
Well, that makes it nice for us. Oh, yeah.
And I was like, well, maybe I can get you know, maybe it won't be such a big line. Maybe I can. Then I went over and seen the line for the first one, and
No.
yeah.
Really bad. We think we're gonna go on the third day because we think it'll calm down just a little bit.
I hope so. I would like to meet them, and I have a couple things I'd probably like to have signed. And where are you guys all from?
Lincoln. We're all from Lincoln. Yep.
So not too far for you to come. I hope to see you again next year, and I hope you guys come look at our Warberry page.
Super
and
nice.
Nice meeting you all.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. I'm Brent with Warbear. What's your name?
Jason Parrott.
And what are you cosplaying today?
Big Boss from Phantom Pain.
And what about that character inspired you to cosplay?
I've always been a fan of the series. It's one of the best video game franchises out there, and I've always wanted to do something that was Snake. He's a strong role model for me. I've always admired him. Boxing.
And did you make your own costume?
I did, yes. It was all EVA foam.
And what about it did you find hard, and what did you think turned out better than you thought it would?
It was all pretty difficult. I think the arm was probably the most difficult because I spent the most time making it and remaking it. It's all foam and it has a functionality to it. And what was your question?
What do you think turned out the best?
Oh, I think it all turned out pretty good. I don't think anything really necessarily turned out bad, or good or bad, so it's all equally good.
And where are you from?
I'm initially from Omaha, but I moved to Missouri Valley.
And how many years you done Nebraskon?
This is my third year.
And how many years you done cosplay?
All three now. So yeah.
And what was your favorite costume?
This one so far. It's always the one you're in at the moment, I think.
That hasn't been the case. Most people like previous ones so far this year.
You're trying to like mess up this interview, Brent? What the hell, man?
But you're doing the cosplay contest this year.
I am. Yeah. I'm entered again. I was in last year as Batman. Now I'm in this year beginner's bracket. So.
Well, good luck with that, and I hope to see you again next year.
Yeah, probably because I own Warbear.